As usual, anytime anything important is happening in Kenya, Ruto must run away for his own safety. During the impeachment of Gachagua, he was hiding in America. During the finance bill protest, he ran to Azerbaijan. And now during the Ebola nightmare stroke impeachment circus, he's jetted to South Africa, Pretoria to be specific. Just have a look at these images. Now in this video, let us look into what has gone down so far during Ruto's South Africa trip. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, as Ruto was busy playing diplomat in South Africa, our own national football team, which was there to play against Lesotho in a friendly, slept outside because of lack of funds. Just have a look at this expose tweet from MP Kalebamisi for context, and I quote. So our national team Harambee Stars is stranded in South Africa due to unpaid bills. Kenyan president is landing in the same country with a private jet in a trip costing millions of taxpayers' money. And there's still some Kenyans who see nothing wrong with Ruto. Anyway, let me get back to business. We must do this for our country, Kenya. Kenya needs a renaissance. By the way, when he says get back to business, he's one of the MPs who's promised us an impeachment. So, Luta, continue, do your bit. We are eagerly waiting for that impeachment motion. So you can just imagine the kind of embarrassment that our players are going through. You are on the same continent. Hujenda hata nje ya continent. That same country you're visiting, the president is also visiting. You are there with him at the same time, but there's no funds to book for you a hotel room. How does that make sense? The players were switched from hotel A to B. They were moved to a cheaper hotel in the middle of the night. Otherwise, they would have slept in the lobby of that hotel that they were trying to gain access to. And that is a national embarrassment. The Minister of Sports, Mvurya, inatakikana apelekwe kwingine ama wambadilishe kabisa. I think Ababu, confused as he was at the beginning, he picked up the pace and things started going right. They should have just brought him back. Number two, as usual, President Ruto chartered an expensive jet which cost the taxpayer $500,000 per hour, whether it's in the hangar, on the runway, or in the sky. Just have a look at this tweet for context, and I quote. This is from Shola Ad. Two presidents, same region, completely different attitudes towards public money. President Samia Suluhu arrived in Russia aboard Air Tanzania aircraft. President William Ruto, meanwhile, flew to South Africa on an expensive chartered private jet. Two East African presidents, two different choices. And she went on to attach these images. In this first image, you can see Suluhu Hassan arriving in Russia aboard Air Tanzania. This is an old school plane, nothing too modern, but it's what has been reserved for the Tanzanian president. Even her predecessor, whoever comes in after her, will use this plane unless the country as a whole decides to upgrade or buy something new. Now in the second image, you can see William Ruto here, full of swag, representing the Maasai culture. Behind him, you can see a private jet, similar to that one of Cristiano Ronaldo, someone who earns billions per month. That is who Ruto is competing with. He is putting himself in the same class as Cristiano Ronaldo, yet all he ever scores is own goals. This one we cannot allow. And we can all now see and understand why the State House budget is 17 billion. And Ruto keeps asking for more and more money. It's because he's used to the soft life, like a slay queen. Every flight, it's a private plane. Even the rich rappers ambao tunajua huko Umarekani, the likes of Lil Wayne and the others who are there today, they fly first class. They also say it's just too damn expensive to charter an entire plane on your own. But our president is doing it. He's coming from a third world country. If this were Donald J. Trump, I wouldn't complain. Trump comes from a country whereby if you look at the countries listed in the S&P 500, the likes of Apple, the likes of Microsoft, any of those companies can stand for the president's travel expenditure for the next 1,000 years. Kenya hatuna pesa. If that's what you choose to do, kuenda tu hapa kwa jirani unaenda kuflex. Anyway, be that as it may, that's just my opinion. Let's see what Kenyans would have to say about this. I don't want to air my own opinion too much. Perhaps I could be wrong, so let's see what others have to say about this. And I quote, Mojo said, busy chartering luxury jets while Kenyans are starving and struggling to survive. This man's flamboyance and greed have no shame. Pure disgusting leadership. Shuri wa Githinji, I hope I said that right. Ruto is compensating for childhood poverty, and the behavior started way back in 1992 when he and Jirongo led the YK92. Girl like Pearl said, this one William Ruto grew up in poverty and now he's living the life he vowed to live the day he gets the chance. And it's now. Dude is mshamba trying to look classy, but the class is not classing. Next time, mukipiga kura resist watoto wa maskini, sijui mahasla BS. Well said. Moon Father said, leaders who grew up in poverty tend to be this greedy. My opinions, all African political figures are corrupt. They can minimize any of their respective budget for the sake of their country's economy. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're still managing rentals using notebooks and caretakers, see how Joel Karango Miner switched to a system that runs his 76 units automatically. Every month, caretakers traveled to his office with handwritten records. Balancing the math took hours. Payments never merged and tenants never got receipts. Then Joel switched to Bomahat, Kenya's award-winning property management software. Now payments update automatically, receipts go out via SMS, and every report is just one click away. He now runs all 76 units from his phone. No chaos, no confusion. Join hundreds of landlords doing the same. For more information, please call 0717-512-483 or visit www.bomahat.com. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.